Uh, Today I'm checking out the AWS console and checking various services that AWS provide. So I have just logged on to my account, and this is my account. So you can create an account very easily with any kind of debit or credit card. Both card are accepted. So there are so many services in AWS. So for developers, you need to be familiar with this console. If you want to get a good job in a company, you need to be very familiar with this console, because most of the companies use AWS. So they have a lot of services, but I think for normal developers, web application developers or API developers, so mostly use virtual machine, just like a computer on your PC in the cloud, or a web app, just a web app. So most of the time these two is very this virtual machine or web app services we use the most. So there are like lot of services, but as a backend developer, or you are yes, you're just someone who wants to you know uh, set up a cloud service. So for those guys, it's very necessary to learn these things very. So so services, you can see there is all services. So most of the time, if someone is a backend developer, so I think we use these compute services, EC2, or if you want to go serverless, completely serverless, just running function as a service. This is actually function as a service. So uh, it's not actually running a virtual computer, it's just running a function. So suppose you want to just a simple one API endpoint, which will return some data that you will use in the front end. And EC2 is actually fully managed, not fully managed, you have to you can customize it. So EC2 is actually just like a local computer that's running on the in the cloud. So this is where you will deploy your application. Suppose you have a blog application, or you have a e-commerce site, custom e-commerce site, then you can deploy in EC2. Or if you want just some simple data from the cloud, or from the internet, then you can use Lambda. Elastic Beanstalk is also kind of it's like a computer, but it's not actually. It just deploy a simple application, like uh, uh, just only one application you will deploy in this Elastic Beanstalk. So uh, this is like there is some auto scaling function, I think, with this. So there is serverless application repository. This is, I think, also kind of like Lambda. And so most of the time is just Batch is, I think, running, like cron jobs, like, sending emails, or, like, uh, this is cron job. I mean, when you want to send some email to the customer, just want to send some email to the customer, or uh, like, in every 1 week you want to send, like a email. So this is kind of a cron job, or regular job. So you can do those kind of, cron jobs in batch. And if you want just a function, just a simple function that will return some, data, so you can use lambda. And EC2 is fully, fully virtual computer, kind of like a virtual computer in the cloud. So containers is, it's like, when you want to, uh, when you want to deploy your dockerized app. Suppose you have a docker container. So you have a docker container, and in that container you have some apps that is running. So in there you can, to deploy that, you can use elastic, container services, AWS. This is all about, if you want your apps to use, with docker, mostly, container registry, and, Kubernetes services. S3 is, if you want to store images, if you want, like, your all the images of your blog to store in somewhere, you can, store images in here, or, video file or audio file. You can store in S3, which is, which is very right way to, save your images, rather than, like, keeping it. Some people, keeps it in EC2, but it's better to, use another, like another, storage service like S3. So this is all, like, S3 Glacier, which is, which is kind of like S3, but it's for storing purpose. Suppose you want to, store something, and, sometime you want to, get that data, not all the time. Then, you have this, you can use this service. Its price is, like, less. And yeah, for database, like, you have, RDS, relational database service, like, MySQL or MariaDB, like that, just like MySQL. So DynamoDB is, like, MongoDB, NoSQL services. So most of the time you want to use, or either relational database service or non-relational database service. So most of the time, I and, like my company, we have used these two. And yeah, and you can use also CDN service, like, CloudFront, to actually, like, if you have a file. So like, CDNs, if you have a file which is maybe closer, to you, closer to you, you want to store some file that is on a server that is, close to the user, so that the server, like, is physically closer to the user. So the file will get, like, you will get the user will get a better experience, no, of user experience. So most of the time for developers of for web developers, that's you all you need. There are lots of things like for interesting things like blockchain, robomaker. So this is for people with like specific needs. There is also some machine learning service, which is like uh, which is an automated like a service where uh, you can deploy your data and like get some a prediction, ready-made prediction. Like you don't need to build your models. You just you want to give some data to the model, a ready-made model, and get the prediction. So this is kind of like that. So yes, so most of the time, and you want some like this is all just the service thing. I think most of the time you will use these functions mostly. So for other things, I think like you also want to have your billing section. So uh, this is the billing section of my account. It will show like how your monthly or daily expenditures. So this is very important also as well, like how much your resources cost, your server management cost is. So it's just a free tier. It's a free tier. My account is a free tier, so there is no actually billing in here. So but when you deploy a service, then you will see like some billing in here, and you have to sometimes check your cost, why, and so, and you have to manage your server very well to reduce the cost. So yeah, so today I want to like do like go to my home, and then maybe I want to like launch a virtual machine, like just like my home computer. I want some computer in the AWS cloud, which is running in the internet. You can access it from anywhere in the which is running in the cloud. You can access it from anywhere in the internet. So most of the time, yes, like you want to use, there is lots of images, Windows images, Linux images. So there is like, but only free tier. For free tier, these through this oh no, there is Red Hat also for free tier, Ubuntu server, Windows server. So there are few operating systems for free, for only for free tiers. So just I think Amazon Linux, this is good enough, but I want to try something else, maybe Ubuntu server, or Windows server, maybe Debian. Okay, Windows server LTS. Okay, these are all like free tier server. Okay, which one should I choose? Okay, should I go with Ubuntu server? Because I myself, outside of this Mac, I have I mostly use outside this Mac I use Ubuntu. So this this is 64-bit machine. So there is x86, there is ARM architecture. This is about the I think the processor architecture. So okay, let's choose it's Ubuntu server, or this is Ubuntu 20.4. What is that? What was that? Okay, the 18.4. So let's choose Ubuntu 20.04. Okay, let's root device type EBS, virtualization type HVM, EN enable DS. Okay, if I choose this, 5-year support. Okay, 5-year support, 5-year support. So this is like the for the security purposes, security update. So yeah. So okay. Oh, okay. If you want something like um, I think this comes with better security in the free tier, because it has 5-year support, kernel 5.10. Okay, I think this comes with more secure, but I want to try something else. Okay, let's select Ubuntu server. Okay, so then I have chosen the like machine. Then I am choosing the instance type. So there is only one instance type, which is T2, which is one CPU, 1 GB memory, EBS only. Okay, there is SSD for SSD, which is much faster. Okay, so for free there is only, I think one. I think there is no other free. No. If let's see if there is any other free tier available. No, I don't think there is any. So there is only one for for free services. So let's say review and launch, and review and launch your machine. Improve your security, instance security. Your security group manager is open to the world. So if you want to like access your uh, virtual virtual computer by from anywhere, you don't want maybe you don't want to uh, maybe you want to close that, but for this is like just a test purpose, so I don't need that now. So okay, launch wizard. So instance detail, this is a very this is an important thing. So you can see like number of instance, and some other like shutdown behavior, if if the computer stops or not, hibernate, if it sleeps. Storage, okay, there is one storage, so like 8 GB of storage. And okay, so it's so how you want to connect to the wizard. Okay, so this is SSH, so you want to connect it to SSH from the terminal. Port range is port is 22. So okay, so I think there is, you can also like security group, like there is on other things as well. Choose instance type, configure, you want to configure sometimes. Yeah, there is lot of things to there is the lot of things you can do, but this you can like do that stuff later also as well. You can edit it later. Add storage. Okay, can gain free trial eligible customer can gain up to 30 GB or SSD. So size type, I think you can make it 20. Okay, so add storage, you can see like 20 GB storage in here. So I can get up to 30. So yeah, now yeah, I have 30 GB for for storage, for storing files. Tags, configure security group. So create a new security group. This is like firewall, like so that hackers don't get into your machine so easily. So create a new security group. So for now I think like I don't need to uh, I will like maybe select a new security group, and I think I will create a new security group later, but I don't think I don't need it now. I just want to test it. Okay, choose an existing key pair. So this is you can see from the like the from the pop-up, it's just key. So create a new key create a new key pair. So you have to choose a key for for connecting to your computer through the terminal. So I would say like my AWS key. So it is RSA. This is I think security cryptography algorithm. So I think RSA is good, and you will download that key. I have downloaded it in here. Okay, so I have downloaded in here. So then I will I think now I can, you have to download the file before you can continue. Store it in a secure and accessible location. You will not be able to download the file again after it's created. Okay, so you just store it this somewhere in your computer, in your own computer. So okay, create instances. Your instances are running. So the following instances have been initiated. Okay, launch log, I don't need to see that now. Create billing alert to get an email. Okay, I can use it. I can see that later. So the next thing, how to connect to your Linux instances. Yeah, this is important, how to connect to your instances. We should go to that, or we can like view my viewer, if it's running or not. So let's view it. Okay, it says my instance is running. Select an instance. Okay, so okay, no alarm. If want to set some billing alarm, US is to public ID, some like public IP. So I think it's okay. Okay, so I think you want to create some billing alarm also as well. Okay, if there is any kind of create an alarm. So create an alarm threshold, alarm action, alarm notification, create a new topic. Okay, okay, okay. So think it's fine now. So let's like it's running. I think it's running. So can I see it? Okay, yes. So okay, so open address. If I like open it, what does it reply gives me? Does it gives me any reply? Public IP4 DNS. So it's not returning anything now because I think currently uh, private IP address, public IP address. Okay, host name. What's it's connected? Okay, okay. So there is an connection. Oh yeah, this is important also as well. So if you want to stop your instance, reboot or terminate, stopping for if you want to stop it for few minutes, reboot, you want to restart, and this is is you want to completely delete it. So okay, it's not accessible, I think. Yeah, I think this is not accessible from outside. Okay, okay. I think there is no specific HTTP reply no in my from my computer, so that's why it's not returning anything. So action connect instance settings. So connect, I should connect it from from my own computer. So I want to connect it from my Mac. So I want some SSH client. So SSH, I want to see check status. Okay, get the public DNS name and username to connect your instances. Okay, so can I connect now? Okay, username. Okay, say Nahid. Okay, I want to see like connect with SSH. Oh, okay. So I want SSH client. So okay, locate your private key file. The key is used to launch these instances. So this is the key, and and to run this command, and then I want to connect to this instance. So yeah, so I want to copy this. So let's open up terminal. Okay, let's cd go into the main file, I think. Okay, so let's go to download. Okay, cd download. Okay, okay, yeah. So I think I have my file in here. Where is my file? AWS key. uh where is that file? Okay, okay, yeah, I have my AWS key, so in here. So now I want to paste that command. Okay, oh no, sorry. First I want to chmod 400. So I want to uh, first I want to run this command. So I want to the permission I have given, the operating system permission, and then I want to run this full command. So let's go here, then paste it. Okay, it says, are you sure you want to connecting? We can say yes. Yep, and we have actually entered the our AWS computer running on the virtual machine. If I want to see ls, there is nothing. There is nothing on the, I think, in here. So dir nothing, mkdir say code. Now yeah, that is one folder in here, and let's say mkdir assets. So ls, it says assets. So now we are actually entered our if we want to go to the main file. Okay, no, we are on the root, I think. Oh, okay. So there is nothing on the file. So so there is no particular response, HTTP response. So that's why it didn't give any response. So most probably I will terminate the instance, this instance after I run this video. I will terminate it completely, and so it will not so don't try to like get access to it, because there will be no like this there will be no uh, computer in this name running on the cloud if you want to try some stuff. So yeah, so basically let's say if you want some if you want to run some WordPress app, so now you can actually uh, like give you know uh, you can install the WordPress in here. Suppose I want like I want to install some WordPress application in here, or some just simple node server in here. So So if you want to say like say cd code code, okay, so say my, let's make a directory mkdir my code my test server cd my test server. So okay, so I want to install node.js. So okay, let's install node.js. uh, so oh, this is a this is for so I want to connect it, okay, download, okay, on download options, uh, Node.js from supported platform, Node.js via package manager. Okay, I want to install in via package manager. So this is Debian. So think node snaps. My instance was Debian instance. So sudo snap snapcap node. So I want to install node. So okay, so sudo snap install node. Okay, this is the command to run that. So where is my terminal? So I want to install the node.js in here. This revision of snap was published using classic confinement, thus perform including classic. So okay, so CLA classics. Okay, so it's downloading the node.js. So I think if I say node, yeah, it's running node.js. Say 3 plus 3 plus 3 6. Okay, so I want to get out, Control C. So node.js is installed, so I want to run a server. Okay, so basically run a simple server. So doc, get into the doc and like run a server. Okay, guides, getting started. So yeah, so just a simple server is enough for us. Okay, yeah, so let's go to the terminal. mk, so not mk touch. So I want to create a file, index.js nano index app.js. I want to paste it, so it said Control U. Okay, so did I copy it? Okay, sorry for that. Okay, let's go to this folder in here. Yeah, so this is a simple HTTP server. It's running on the 3000 port. Let's change the port address. I want to say, let's change it to 5000. Okay, so command O, cancel. Oh, not in here. So command O, index.js, command X, exit. So now I want to run the server, so I want to say node app.js. No, not app.js, I have named it index. Sorry. So node index.js, server running on, okay, 5000 port. So okay, this is running on 5000 port. Okay, let's actually go to my instance and go to the 5000 port. This is my instance, and I'm going to the computer and going to the 5000 port. Let's see if it actually gives me any HTTP response. Okay, it's still not giving me anything. Okay, I think there is some kind of security issue. Yeah, I still think there is some kind of security issue. That's why it's not connecting. Okay, so then I want to, okay, so it's not giving me any response in here. Okay, is it giving me there's something in here? Probably not. It didn't give me anything on 5000, so it's not okay. Okay, check the instance status. Okay, instance is running. I think there is some kind of security thing. Outbound rule. I think I need to open up the 5000 port maybe. Okay, let's check how to do that. Okay, so protocol, security, networking, Okay. Okay. Run reachability analyzer. Test. Source type. Hmm. Does it actually not from? I don't think it's in here. Okay. Okay. Let's see where is the problem. I think it should give me something, like it's not giving me because I think it's not reachable from the internet, not till now. If I open the address now, it's not running. Okay. Open address. Status check. Okay, running. Monitoring. Session, that is some CPU utilization. Okay. Storage. Okay. Public IP address. Okay, can I access it? For DNS. Oh, not. It's so I want to turn on. Not. Can I access it from? If I here 5,000 maybe. No, I think there is some kind of security issue. I think. Okay, it's not giving me any response whatsoever. Okay, let's see. Protocol port range all. Okay, I think inbound rules I need to change. Security group. Okay, let's view that again. I think I need to change the port in here. Okay, it says security rule. Okay, this is the rule, security rule. Okay, let's go to network and security. Okay, edit inbound rules. $5,000. No, I don't want to. Oh, sorry, I want to give HTTP. Yes, HTTP 5,000. Okay, save rule. Okay, security group. I think this is Okay, anyone IPv4, add rule, HTTPS anywhere IPv4, then let's say save rules, modified. Okay, port 80, okay. I need to change inbound rules means the outcoming the request that is coming from the internet to your cloud computer, and outbound means that the request that is going to the internet. So I have opened up HTTP and HTTPS port 80 and okay. So HTTP is is 80 and HTTPS is 4443. Okay, let's try this now. Now this, check this now also as well. Does it give any kind of reply? Okay, it's not giving me any kind of reply. Let's go to here. Detail, security, inbound rules, there is 2 inbound rules. Okay, still some security issue. Okay, I have to figure it out. I think I can figure it out later as well. I have to search for I think there is specific some specific thing. So maybe okay, let's see where that problem is. Okay, go to the security, network interface, key pairs. Okay, placement group, elastic IP. I think this is something about security, because it should be accessible by now, but can I add another rule? Okay, create security group. My SSH http group description. Okay, so inbound rule. So add rule. Think I want to add https custom anywhere my IP. Okay. No, anywhere IP6. Custom UCP, custom all TCP, SSH, HTTP, anywhere before add rule. All traffic. Let's create this group. Okay, and just go to this security group now. Okay, I want to activate this, not that. All traffic. I want all traffic to access now. I can uh, make the firewall later. Okay, IP4 all traffic, port range all. Okay, let's try now. Okay, don't understand. I'm missing something. Okay, I may have to check this later. Okay, let's I think we should take a pause today and then see find out what's the security problem is, and then I will make another update. Okay.